Hi everybody, it's FIBO Group, and you're watching to the Market Watch review. Asia-Pacific equities were generally lower than Europe's, with Europe's slipping by around 0.4%. The U.S. futures are lower and the S&P and NASDAQ appear poised to snap their 4-week-long advance. The dollar is increasing against all major currencies, and it has fallen below key technical levels. Gold, which started the week at $1,800, is now testing support near $1,750. October WTI is consolidating at the upper end yesterday's range that briefly touched above $91. Asian Pacific market. Japan's inflation rate is below half of the headline rate at 1.2%. This excludes fresh food and energy. It was at -0.7% at last year's end and didn't turn positive until April. Japanese investors are now buying foreign bonds. According to Ministry of Finance data, they have purchased foreign bonds in the last 4 weeks. For the fourth consecutive session, the dollar has risen against the Japanese yen. It now exceeds the JPY 137.00 region that marks the 61.8%. The Australian dollar has fallen for 5 consecutive sessions. This week's 3% loss is offset by last week's similar gain. If sustained, it would be the biggest weekly drop since September 2020. Market of Europe. In July, the UK saw an increase of 0.3% in retail sales. This is the second year-end gain and the largest since October last year. Retail sales increased by 0.4% after a 0.2% increase in June. This is the first time that retail sales have seen a back-to-back increase since March 2021 and April 2021. Online sales soared by 4.8% due to discounts and promotions. 26.3% of retail sales were made online. The 61.8% retracement target of the run-up from the mid-July low at $0.9950 was met and the euro was sold. Yesterday, sterling took out the neckline for a potential double top we have been watching at $1.20. It is currently being sold in Europe and has fallen below $1.1870. Market of America. Canada's retail sales saw an average increase of 1.5% this year, thanks to rising prices. The median Bloomberg survey predicts that Canadian retail sales will rise 0.4%, despite a 2.2% increase in May retail sales, excluding autos, may have performed better. USD raised the CAD 1.2935 level that had capped it in half an hour. Yesterday, it was at CAD 1.2950 and is now closer to CAD 1.2980. That's all for me. Closely monitor the news background and be prepared for all the surprises of the market.